It's a beautiful Monday morning. Welcome to the Dailies today, exclusively on Invicta, 98.9 FM, Kaduna, Nigeria. Today is the 6th of July, 2026. On this program, we bring you hot, sizzling headlines that will keep you glued to this very dial. And today is no exception, as we'll be looking at 5 of these papers this morning. This program is streaming live on Facebook on Invicta FM 98.9, and you would have the opportunity to air your opinions based on the headlines that would be read out. So this morning we have stories from the Punch newspaper, the Vanguard newspaper, the Sun newspaper, Daily Trusts, and the Nation newspaper. And all of them carry very interesting stories from politics to governance, sports, financial matters, if possibly weather condition that claim some lives. All of them all packed in one program. We should be live on Facebook on Invicta FM 98.9. You can go, that's on Facebook. On YouTube is Invicta 98.9 FM online TV. My name is Job Daniel. Let's go on a commercial break, and when we return, we start to dish out the headlines this morning.
It's time to be victorious.
We'll be right back after this quick commercial break. Are you serious?
Invicta FM.
What do we choose? Milk. What makes us strong? Milk. For school, for play, every day. Milk is the way. Choose milk. Choose milk. Healthy body starts with what we choose.
Choose Milk, co-funded by the European Union and the Danish Dairy Board.
Your business money just a sleep for account? Wake 'em up now with Bill Station Fixed Deposit. Make your money they work while you they work too.
We must learn it.
Today's extra cash fit become tomorrow's new branch, new equipment, or bigger business. The interest rate now 23%. Make you download the Bill Station app for Google Play Store or Apple Store. Bill Station, make your money hustle too.
Hasken rana in ya fito, sabuwar rana ta bayyana. Ga uniform an shirya mana, kuma ga mu akan hanyar zuwa. Milo a cikin kofi, me ɗimi ga inganci. An yi shi da malta, Milo. An yi shi da madara, Milo. An sa mishi koko, Milo. Yanda dai ya kamata, Milo. Mama ta ce in shanye.
Ga kwallon duniya na FIFA 2026 ya gabato. Ka duba duk gasa 104 a Star Times tun farkon kwallo har karshe.
Kuma a wannan kawo ba kallo kawai bane, ka kalla ka ci.
Kai subscribing ko ka sai Star Time decoder ka samu daman cin naira miliyan.
Lokacin jin daɗi sai Kivo Krima.
Idan na sha ko lokacin shandari. Kibo. Shafi mama, gaskiya gwaldin mun ɗan nan yawon ya ji madara. Haka nawa ma.
Sannu da aiki uwa ta gari, amma dai a rinka sarrafa mana madaran nan a hankali mana.
A'a ba ni bace fa. Wannan Golden Mo 3 in 1 ne. Dama da madarar sa yake zuwa a ciki.
Madara? Kuma a ciki? Tun yaushe? Golden Mo 3 in 1 na tahowa da madara a ciki. Samo wa iyalanka a yau. Golden Mo, bari duk rana ta kasance da armashi.
Mai gida, zo ka ji yadda jaririn ke motsi a cikina.
In ji? Lallai, da alama wannan na da ƙarfi sosai.
Mana, da wa kake gani zai yi kama?
Da ni mana.
A'a, da ni wannan zai yi kama.
To wanda zai zo bayan wannan zai yi kama da ke.
Tabɗi, To har yaushe zan jira wancan ya zo?
Kamar shekara 2 haka.
Kaga a lokacin na samu ƙwarin jiki.
Tattaunawa tsakanin ma'aurata yana da muhimmanci. Mu tattauna.
Wayar gari da shayin Lipton yana da wata hanya da yake tattara mu. Kofi ɗaya ya kake a lokaci guda.
Mutumina, baka san me ya faru jiya ba.
Kai ma barka da safiya.
Yi haƙuri mana shayi kafin hira.
To shi kenan faɗi mana.
Ai, in dai shayin Lipton ne, ba cika kofi kaɗai yake yi ba, yana ƙara kusanci da zumunci tsakanin jama'a. Shayin Lipton yana haɗa zumunta.
John Vance 3-in-1 chocolate. Enjoy instant goodness.
Na true say dem no dey for you as you been dey for dem. Na true say when you been think say anyhow e be, you fit run to dem to reduce the heat of life, dem no dey. Na true say dem comfortable pass you and life no hard reach for dem as e take be for you. Na true say strength no too dey your side because life sef don too beat you down. Na true say dem dey ahead and e look like say time no dey your side. But I say make I remind you, dem sef get personal struggle wey dem dey fight. Dem sef dey mourn inside house, comot outside pre ten d say pain no dey bend their neck just to show you say dem support you. Dem too get where dem wan go wey dem never reach. Dem sef don forgive you many times when you no even know say you do dem bad. Dem sef get time when loneliness no be say you no dey for dem, but say you no understand. Dem sef dey get to overcome the disappointment, say dem no fit show up for you as you for like. Dem sef get where e dey pain, where you no fit help. Dem sef na human beings just like you. Dem no fit dey perfect. Dem no fit dey 100% all the time. Dem sef need your support. On top say dem no support you, dem sef need to dey for themselves, and sometimes e go mean say dem no go dey for you. Today, make excuses for dem. Try make yourself understand their why, their silence, their pain. Get up, encourage yourself, clap for yourself, face front, summon courage, call for strength. Try your best to stand and stand well. Today no bright reach, but tomorrow fit bright pass. No lose hope. Life na for the living.
Welcome back from that commercial break, and now let's go straight to reading out the headlines this morning. We have stories from the Punch newspaper. 2027 candidates, Saturday deadline puts parties under pressure. 2027 candidates, Saturday deadline puts parties under pressure. With the July 11th, 2026 deadline for the submission of presidential nomination forms to the Independent National Electoral Commission fast approaching, political parties are running against time to beat the closing date. State police, federal force can intervene over electoral intimidation, says Senate. State police, federal force can intervene over electoral intimidation, says Senate. The Senate on Sunday said the proposed state police bill contains constitutional safeguards that would allow the federal police to intervene in cases of electoral intimidation, serious human rights violations, and threats to national security, dismissing concerns that governors could abuse the proposed policing system for political purposes. Federal government secures $11.4 billion World Bank loans in 3 years. Federal government secures $11.4 billion World Bank loans in 3 years. President Bola Tinubu's administration has secured $11.40 billion in loan approvals from the World Bank in just about 3 years, putting it on course to surpass the total amount approved under former President Muhammadu Buhari's 8-year administration. An analysis of data obtained by The Punch from the World Bank has shown. Senate meets Tuesday as fake agency budget row deepens. Senate meets Tuesday as fake agency budget row deepens. The Senate is expected to address the controversy surrounding the 1.3 billion naira allocation to the controversial Presidential Foreign Intervention Promotion Council in the 2026 Appropriation Act as plenary resumes on Tuesday. Dangote beats U.S. ships 757 billion naira jet fuel to Europe, says report. Dangote beats U.S. ships 757 billion naira jet fuel to Europe, says report. Dangote Petroleum Refinery exported about 466,000 metric tons of jet fuel to Europe in June, valued at an estimated 757 billion naira, overtaking shipments from the United States and others. And talking sports, a shocker. Last night, Norway beats Brazil 2-1 to reach World Cup quarterfinals. Norway beat Brazil 2-1 to reach World Cup quarterfinals. Manchester City striker Erling Haaland scored twice as Norway sealed a stunning 2-1 upset over Brazil on Sunday to reach the World Cup quarterfinals. Haaland headed Norway into the lead on 79 minutes and then crashed in a second in the 90th minute at the MetLife Stadium to bury Brazil's hope of a 6th World Cup crown. For these and other stories, you grab a copy of the Punch newspaper, either online or you go to a newspaper stand. The next paper is the Vanguard newspaper, and from the Vanguard newspaper, PFIPC scandal, how SGF's office cleared Adeyemi for Canada summit. PFIPC scandal, how SGF's office cleared Adeyemi for Canada summit. Fresh documents have emerged showing that the office of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation approved the disowned Director General of the non-existent Presidential Foreign Intervention Promotion Council, Adeni Adeyemi, to attend the Canada-Africa FinTech Summit in August 2025. Still from the Vanguard newspaper, U.S. to closely monitor 2027 polls. Congressman Riley Moore. U.S. to closely monitor 2027 polls, says Congressman Riley Moore. The United States would closely watch Nigeria's 2027 general elections, warning that Washington's security and financial support would be tied to issues of religious freedom and conduct of the polls. Report alleging 500 billion naira offer to split South votes falls, baseless, says Jonathan. Reports alleging 500 billion naira offer to split South votes falls, baseless, says Jonathan. Former President Goodluck Jonathan has debunked a media report alleging he was offered 500 billion naira to contest against the presidential ticket to contest against the presidential candidate of the National Democratic Congress, Peter Obi, to split South votes. Special advisor on media to Jonathan, Dr. Ike Chukwueze, in a statement on Sunday in Abuja, described the publication as entirely false and baseless. Still from the Vanguard newspaper, Umahi blames coastal road flooding on Lagos master plan non-implementation. Umahi blames coastal road flooding on Lagos master plan non-implementation. The Minister of Works, Senator Dave Umahi, has blamed the flooding of the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway on non-implementation of a Lagos State master plan with regard to flooding. Umahi also blamed the flooding on indiscriminate dumping of refuse by Lagos State residents. And talking sports from the Vanguard newspaper, USA's Balogun free to play in next match after red card suspended. USA's Balogun free to play in next match after red card suspended. USA forward Folarin Balogun is free to play in the World Cup last 16 game against Belgium after FIFA on Sunday suspended the red card he received in his previous game. Balogun was set to miss the match on Monday after being dismissed in the last 32 game against Bosnia-Herzegovina for stepping on the foot of an opposition player. For these and other stories, you grab a copy of the Vanguard newspaper, either online or you go to a newspaper stand. And from the Vanguard, we pick up the Sun newspaper. From the Sun newspaper, again, federal government under fire over PFIPC scandal. Again, federal government under fire over PFIPC scandal. The faction of the People's Democratic Party, led by Kabiru Turaki, has challenged President Bola Tinubu to order a forensic investigation into the scandal surrounding the Presidential Foreign Intervention Promotion Council and suspend all officials linked to the controversy. 2026 Guber elections, don't sell your PVCs, Oyebamiji declares. 2026 Guber elections, don't sell your PVCs, Oyebamiji declares. The flag bearer of the All Progressives Congress in the forthcoming governorship election in Osun State. Asiwaju Muniruddin Bola Oyebamiji on Sunday urged citizens of the state to be wary of selling their voting power and votes to desperate politicians at next month's elections. Still from the Sun newspaper, 8.8 trillion naira of budget spending signals governance failure, says experts. 8.8 trillion naira of budget spending signals governance failure, says experts. The controversy surrounding the reported 8.8 trillion naira in off-budget spending is less about allegations of hidden funds and more about the federal government's obligation to provide Nigerians with complete and accessible information on how public resources are managed. Scandal, regular feature of Tinubu's administration, says Atiku. Scandal, regular feature of Tinubu's administration, says Atiku. Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has said the controversy surrounding the Presidential Foreign Intervention Promotion Council is not just another embarrassment for the government, but the latest chapter in an ever-expanding book of scandals that have come to define the Tinubu administration. Talking sports from the Sun newspaper, Commonwealth Games, Ezechukwu named to be Nigeria's flag bearer. Commonwealth Games, Ezechukwu named Nigeria's flag bearer. Team Nigeria has named 17-year-old sprinter Miracle Ezechukwu as its flag bearer for the opening ceremony of the Commonwealth Games in Glasgow. The young athletic sensation will have the honor of leading the Nigerian contingent into the stadium during the opening parade, becoming one of the youngest athletes to carry the nation's flag at a major multi-sport event. For these and other stories, you grab a copy of the Sun newspaper either online or you go to a newspaper stand. The next paper is the Daily Trust. From the Daily Trust newspaper, PFIPC scandal. CHRICED demands probe suspension of Baja. PFIPC scandal. CHRICED demands probe suspension of Baja. The Resource Center for Human Rights and Civic Education has called for an independent investigation into the controversy surrounding the Presidential Foreign Intervention Promotion Council, urging the immediate suspension of the Chief of Staff to the President, Femi Gbajabiamila, pending the outcome of the probe. Still from the Daily Trust, federal government, no evidence we spent 8 trillion naira outside approved budget. Federal government, no evidence we spent 8 trillion naira outside approved budget. The federal government has denied the allegation that it spent more than 8 trillion naira outside the 2026 budget, asking those who believe this to show evidence. This follows comments by IMF resident representative of Nigeria, Christian Ebeke, who said about 2% of Nigeria's GDP was spent outside the budget in 2025, making the country's fiscal deficit appear smaller than its actual borrowing requirement. Leaked audio on El-Rufai stirs controversy in Kaduna. Leaked audio on El-Rufai stirs controversy in Kaduna. A leaked audio recording allegedly featuring the governorship candidate of the African Democratic Congress in Kaduna State, Alhaji Isa Ashuru, has triggered controversy within the party, with loyalists dismissing the recording as fabricated and supporters of former Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai reaffirming their allegiance to him. Why INEC extended the voter registration deadline? Why INEC extended the voter registration deadline. The Independent National Electoral Commission has extended the deadline for the ongoing nationwide continuous voter registration exercise by 2 weeks. According to the Commission, the extension is intended to provide more time for eligible Nigerians who have not yet registered, particularly those who have recently turned 18, to obtain their permanent voter cards. Talking sports from the Daily Trust. Governor Sule approves mini sports centers for Kefi, Toto, 3 other local government areas. From the world of sports on the Daily Trust, Governor Sule approves mini sports centers for Kefi, Toto, 3 other local government areas. The Sarawak State Governor Abdullahi Sule has granted approval for the immediate construction of 5 mini sports centers in Toto, Kefi, Kokona, Wamba, and Doma local government areas. The governor made the announcement at the grand finale of the maiden Matawale Empowerment and Development Foundation grassroots football tournament held at Pilot Primary School football pitch, Toto. For these and other stories, you grab a copy of the Daily Trust newspaper, either online or you go to a newspaper stand. The last paper is the Nation newspaper. And from the Nation newspaper, 2027, APC moves to beat INEC deadline, set to upload Tinubu running mate this week. 2027, APC moves to beat INEC deadline, set to upload Tinubu running mate this week. The All Progressives Congress says it is on course to meet the Independent National Electoral Commission's July 11th deadline for the submission of its presidential and National Assembly candidates for the 2027 general elections. Ubasani awards 2.8 billion naira contract to upgrade Gambosawaba General Hospital. Ubasani awards 2.8 billion naira contract to upgrade Gambosawaba General Hospital. The Kaduna State government under Governor Ubasani has awarded a contract worth over 2.8 billion naira to remodel, upgrade and equip Gambosawaba General Hospital in Zaria, furthering the administration's commitment to revitalizing healthcare infrastructure across the state. ECOWAS, others tighten livestock traceability. ECOWAS, others tighten livestock traceability. The Economic Community of West African States, Nigeria, Morocco, and Ghana have taken significant steps to strengthen livestock traceability as part of broader efforts to modernize animal health management, improve disease surveillance, and expand market access. Deadly heat wave kills 19 in U.S. Off the shores of Nigeria, deadly heat wave kills 19 in U.S. A brutal heat wave over the United States Midwest and Atlantic coast has been linked to at least 19 deaths in the state of New Jersey, officials said. New Jersey officials said they began seeing what they believe are heat-related deaths as early as Thursday, with most occurring in the central and northern parts of the state. And lastly, talking sports, 2026 FIFA World Cup, England beat Mexico 3-2 in round of 16 clash. 2026 FIFA World Cup, England beat Mexico 3-2 in round of 16 clash. England defeated Mexico 3-2 in a chaotic World Cup round of 16 match on Sunday, July 5th, in what was essentially a home match for El Tri at Estadio Azteca in Mexico City. Jude Bellingham had 2 goals in 2 minutes in the first half to put the Three Lions up early. For these and other stories, you grab a copy of the Nation newspaper, either online or you go to a newspaper stand. Let's go on a commercial break, and when we return, we'll start to pick calls and read messages. So don't you go anywhere.
It's time to be victorious.
Invicta. Invicta FM. We'll be right back.
Shafi mama, gaskiya gwaldin mun ɗan nan yawon ya ji madara. Haka nawa ma.
Sannu da aiki uwa ta gari, amma dai a rinka sarrafa mana madaran nan a hankali mana.
A'a ba ni bace fa. Wannan Golden Mo 3 in 1 ne. Dama da madarar sa yake zuwa a ciki.
Madara? Kuma a ciki? Tun yaushe? Golden Mo 3 in 1 na tahowa da madara a ciki. Samo wa iyalanka a yau. Golden Mo, bari duk rana ta kasance da armashi.
Ga kwallon duniya na FIFA 2026 ya gabato. Ka duba duk gasa 104 a Star Times tun farkon kwallo har karshe.
Kuma a wannan kawo ba kallo kawai bane, ka kalla ka ci.
Kai subscribing ko ka sai Star Time decoder ka samu daman cin naira miliyan 10 da kuɗin lodi daga naira 4,000. Ku yi caji ta Star Times app ko ku ziyarci ofis ɗinmu ko dillalanmu a kasa baki ɗaya. Star Times.
What do we choose? Milk. What makes us strong? Milk. For school, for play, every day. Milk is the way. Choose milk. Choose milk. Choose milk. Healthy bodies start with what we choose.
Choose Milk, co-funded by the European Union and the Danish Dairy Board.
Gaskiya sau da kin taka wani babban matsayi.
Ta yaya Miro?
‘Ya'yanki akwai tarbiyya, sun kawo min ruwa, ina gama sha suka ɗauke. Ga 'yar auta na tilawa, a haka kullum suna gaishe da mijina idan za su makaranta.
Hikima ce, Mero, mun ba da kyakkyawar tazara wajen haihuwarsu, shi yasa muka samu lokacin yin tarbiyya. Waye?
Umma, mun gama aikin makaranta, za mu taya ki dafa abinci?
Har da taimakon dafa abinci? Saude, lallai nan gaba za ki samu ƙwararrun masu iya girki.
Tazarar haihuwa ba hikima ba ce kadai, abu ne mai muhimmanci sosai, yana ba da wadataccen lokacin kulawar da yara suke bukata.
Ziyarci cibiyar lafiya mafi kusa domin farawa ko a kira lambar waya 222 wannan sako ne daga ma'aikatar lafiya tare da tallafin gamayyar kungiyoyin Aida Pronet da FEM.
Da kyautuwar iyali uba 'ya'ya da ma'uwa.
Zainab, ke da Alhaji duk sanda na waiwaya ina ganin ku tare ba a raba ku.
Me zan ce? Ba ma gajiya da juna.
To yaushe muke sa rana na uku?
Ya ce abu game da na uku.
Amma ni da Alhaji mun amince cewa jikina na bukatar lokaci. Shi yasa ina da 7790. 7790? 7790 daga Honey and Banana Connect. Ita ce amintaciyar hanyar samu bayananniyar shawara ba tare da tsangwama ba akan duk abin da ya shafi tazaran haihuwa. Ku tattauna da kwararrun ma'aikata don samun jagoranci game da bayar da tazaran haihuwa. Tafiyar ki ce, jikinki ne duk lokacin da kika zaba. Kira 7790 a yau ko ku aiko mana da sakon WhatsApp a 09097133400. Honey and Banana Connect. Ku bi wanda ya san hanya.
John Vance 3-in-1 chocolate. Enjoy instant goodness.
Mai gida, zo ka ji yadda jaririn ke motsi a cikina.
In ji? Lallai, da alama wannan na da ƙarfi sosai.
Mana, da wa kake gani zai yi kama?
Da ni mana.
A'a, da ni wannan zai yi kama.
To wanda zai zo bayan wannan zai yi kama da ke.
Tabɗi. To har yaushe zan jira wancan ya zo?
Kamar shekara 2 haka.
Kaga a lokacin na samu ƙwarin jiki.
Tattaunawa tsakanin ma'aurata yana da muhimmanci. Mu tattauna.
Wayar gari da shayin Lipton yana da wata hanya da yake tattara mu. Kofi ɗaya ya kake. a lokaci guda.
Mutumina, baka san me ya faru jiya ba.
Kai ma barka da safiya.
Yi haƙuri mana shayi kafin hira.
To shi kenan faɗi mana.
Ai in dai shayin Lipton ne, ba cika kofi kaɗai yake yi ba, yana ƙara kusanci da zumunci tsakanin jama'a. Shayin Lipton yana haɗa zumunta.
Some business people sabi spend money. But smart business people sabi grow money while your cash could just sit down the press phone for account. With Bill Station Fixed Deposit, put eligible funds to work and make plan for bigger business moves. The interest rate now 23%. 23%. Make you download the Bill Station app for Google Play Store or Apple Store. Bill Station, no let your money lazy.
Oya shoppers, make una hear correct gist. Maggi chicken flavor promo don land o.
Buy Maggi chicken flavor 50 double cubes pack and get 10 extra cubes free.
Yes o, and if you buy small 10 double cubes pack, you go get 4 cubes free.
Na more rich chicken taste, more enjoyment and more value for your money.
Rush go your nearest shop now and ask for Maggi chicken flavor promo pack before e finish. Offer valid while stocks last. Me and Maggi, so good together.
Hasken rana in ya fito sabuwar rana ta bayyana ga uniform an shirya mana kuma ga mu akan hanyar zuwa Milo a cikin kofi mai dumi ga inganci an yi shi da malta Milo an yi shi da madara Milo an sa mishi koko Milo yanda dai ya kamata Milo mama ta ce in shanye
Milo. Nigeria, my country. Now when we go leave shadow to begin pursue real things, instead of put better money for education, you take service politicians. Instead of give country confirm hospital, you prefer to carry that money to give Oyibo doctor for Yankee. The people come out to vote for you with them life, but you turn around, use chronic poverty to take pay them. Oh, my country, on a steady, you dey collect from the poor and those wey no fit help themselves. Poor man go starve to build a house, but road no dey to that house. You suffer send your pikin go school. For the end, e go begin ride okada with a keke na pepe on a higher purchase because work no dey. Poor man thief bread. He go prison. Politician thief all our money. You call am money laundry to take bail am. Before them say the court na the only hope of a poor man. But I don't clear us now. We come sabi say person wey pay singito. Na him they tell am the kind of music to play. True Talk on 98.9 Invicta FM.
Welcome back from that commercial break. And now it's time for you to be part of the program by calling the studio lines. Let's get to hear what you think about some of the headlines that have been read out. And as a rule on the program, you have 2 minutes and 2 minutes only. And when you call, turn down the volume of your radio set and also stick to the headlines and only the headlines that have been read out. So it means that, yes, you get to talk about only the headlines that have been read out this morning. Any headline outside my headlines would not be welcome. So please ensure that you stick to the headlines and only the headlines that have been read out this morning. And please ensure to keep your comments civil. Let's keep our comments civil. Let's be mature in our conversation, in our submissions. Let's civility be the watchword. Let's not come out to say things that we ought not to say on radio. And those sending messages on the Facebook platform and the WhatsApp platform and also on YouTube, please ensure that you keep your messages brief, straight to the point, and just go through your messages before you press that send button, or you can edit the message and ensure that it's your sentences are well constructed. Some just send it and leave it there and expect us to understand what you're saying, because mode of expression too matters. And when you're talking or sending your messages, please watch your tone. Watch the tone you use to speak and be very, very constructive in your submissions. Thank you as you comply. The numbers to call are 081 40,000 989. 081 40,000 989. Line 2 is 070 87 800 989 and 070 87 800 989. The number to send your messages on the WhatsApp platform is 09098 900 989. 09098 900 989. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Sir Job Daniel.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, my name is Chief Arel.
Chief, go ahead.
PSIPS scandal. How non-existing agency has been put inside the budget. You see, it was alleged some time ago that Gbadabia Miller and Bola Tinubu are having it very roughly, which was sharply named by the federal government. You see, corruption has become another thing in Nigeria. Corruption has become an instrument to be glorified. It should be investigated. This is one of the highest scandals, and they are still denying it. That is why, in my own opinion, Miller should step down so that they should allow thorough investigation to be so that at least Nigeria will know the truth. God bless our country, Nigeria.
Thank you very much, Chief. Zero 40,989 and 070-87-800-989. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Jordana, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
This is John Bosco from Kudenda.
All right, John Bosco, go ahead.
Tinubu secured 11.2 trillion in 3 years. My problem with all this borrowing of the thing, what is he using this money for? They told us when they were campaigning, they are not coming for Nigerians' money because money on their own. They are coming to spend their own money in Nigeria. And their money is no more, or what is the problem that they are accumulating all this debt on Nigeria? Tinubu billions of dollars. The wife is telling Nigerian women to go and do akara. Because if she is doing akara, my children are doing akara. So, God will deliver from the hands of these people. Extension of voters registration. Please, I want to beg all Nigerians. You see, some of us are saying that we cannot vote again because we cannot do God's work and God cannot do woman's work. So let us play our part and then pray and allow God to do his work. We don't have a way of doing it if we want to do it. So if we do not, God hold his hand and be looking at us. So every Nigerian should try and go and do his voters registration and go and vote. And then let God have his own way. God bless our country, Nigeria.
All right, thank you very much. Hello, your name and where you calling from?
Job Daniel, good morning. How was your sleep?
Yes,
Mr.
good.
Kari, calling from Sabontesha.
All right, Mr. Kari, go ahead.
July 11, the deadline that political parties are expected to submit all their presidential candidates and their running mates. But some of the parties are in panic because I think they may not beat the deadline. I pray that the other political parties will get it right. Second, Mr. President, what he has borrowed so far, over 11 billion, US dollars, is even more than the 8 years of Buhari's reign. We are not saying that the borrowing is not good. but let Nigeria see it on the ground that things are working effectively, not to keep borrowing from the World Bank, and only the rich will continue to be happy over it, but the poor, the gap will continue to be widening. That is quite unfortunate. I pray that Mr. President will readdress this issue of borrowing so that other sectors will be working as expected. Finally, congratulations to the Norwegians for beating the 5-time world champions, Brazil, at the round of 16. I pray that no shockers will happen even on the ongoing FIFA World Cup. Good morning, Nigerians. May God continue to bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
All right, thank you so very much. 081 40099 070 800 989 is the number that you call and be part of the program this morning. All right, let's see who's on the line. Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning, my brother Job Dennis.
Yes, good morning.
This is Musa Bala.
All right, Musa Bala, go ahead.
Obasani set aside 2.something billion for the renovation of Gaboso Abadino Hospital. So that is a good one. What of Sabo Juji route? What of Sabo Jari route? What of Kabbalah West Naria route? So we want to know what is the condition. We want to know what the plan. Because very soon, this administration, they are telling we finish, but we have never said anything in this our route. So, and all this money are there. So, we don't know whether we are not part of the project that are supposed to be executed in its present tenure. And concerning the scandal, Kai, it's only good that we help us in this country. And there's no how the federal government would deny that there was no any, deny that truth. Because in every rumor there must be symptoms of truth inside it. So, just like the other caller said, let Bajabiamila should step down so that a thorough investigation should be done concerning that. And that is the truth of the whole matter. If not, this, the highest corruption in this country, Nigeria. And concerning the borrow of the Mr. President, you see, right from the beginning, I told Nigeria, APC is not the right party for Nigeria. Right from the beginning, I told people that see, APC is like a banker work to this country. And that is the truth. And look at it. Since APC come on board, let people tell us the truth. Where the truth over it? And concerning concerning all the plan of administration, for me, I've never benefited from this administration. Rather,
all right, Musa Bala, thank you very much.
High cost of living, high cost of things.
All right, thank you very much.
So
all right.
I want this government to try to do the right thing.
All right. All right, thank you very much. And point of correction, it's not a road construction that Obasani is doing. Is the healthcare facility, the Gambo Sawaba General Hospital, not Gambo Sawaba Road. So let's get that headline correct. All right, let's go on our live stream on Facebook. Gaga Donatus, good morning to you. Victor Adiba says to everyone out there, I pray that God will bless and keep us safe. Don Gados says United States of America to watch 2027 elections of Nigeria. The 2027 elections in Nigeria closely is a nice one, but let us put our trust in God first and not depend on the United States, because the level at which the Nigerian democracy has reached is something else. This one is from John Salasi Ayuba Tukura. Good morning to you. Sonny D. Abet, we trust in God. Okay, we trust in God, our dear country, Nigeria will be great. Grace Olani. Okay, good morning to you. David Naji. He says, hope these loans can be used for the betterment of Nigerians and Nigeria. Solomon Barrow says U.S. to watch Nigeria 2027 elections closely. It's a good one. Not only the U.S., but the whole world. Nigerians need their intervention for a new Nigeria. Corruption and bad governance has taken the lead. Patriotism has been faded away in the minds of Nigerian politicians. Nothing is working in Nigeria except corruption, hunger, killings, and high cost of living, despite the natural endowments. Honestly, I don't know how God designed the black man. Okay, I'll just leave that. Femi Peter says, all right, good morning to you. Enenu Becky Onoja. Okay, good morning to you. Okay. All right, let me move to Dr. Mrs. Umar Lebara, all the way in Imo State in Nowhere. How can Nigerians trust the people they elected when they have betrayed the trust? We are now having confidence. We're now having confidence meltdown, which is a situation of having little or no trust in the leaders and the system. We need a U-turn from the leaders that all hope is not lost, and change from the nonchalant attitude they show to the plight of the masses to real commitment. Then and only then shall confidence be restored, and Nigeria is very possible. Dalamiko Wakili, good morning. Chuka John, okay, all the way from Chikanya. Okay, the issue of fake budget shows that the nation's leadership don't have. Okay, right, I'll just leave it there. Wakot Emmanuel, congratulations to who now? Sada to Yerima, good morning. Ishaku Kazachang Yahaya says Nigeria will be great again. Usman Isa Bilal says the extension of voters registration is a good move and highly welcome. Nigerians are willing to vote to make a change for the betterment of this country, and I urge INEC to give us the true picture of our vote to avoid court's intervention on results. Watching all the way from Abuja, Sharon Johnson Sugar, good morning to you. Vera Audi, okay, says that okay, now the message has moved. Okay, all right, says let's continue to pray for the success of the 2027 elections. Okay, now interruptions here. All right, believing God for better leaders that have the masses at heart. May God bless our dear country, Nigeria. Let's see if I can squeeze one call. 081 40989 070 87800 989. So who would be the last caller before I read messages from the WhatsApp platform? All right, calls are not coming in, so let me read this one. It's from Akin Tunde in television. It is only God that will help us from today's headlines, especially in the area of the general elections. Our politicians are just after 2027 elections than fix the problems of the country, including Mr. President. This shows how they are after ruling us for their selfish interests and not for the masses. The next message is from Mr. Shemang. He says, I understand we are in a democratic setting, but my concern is the welfare and well-being of the citizenry, not the ambitions. Okay, even as the country trails in confusion due to fake agencies that is milking the resources of our well-endowed nation, and I wonder if the president from Buhari to Tinubu, whose governance, I should say, due to their ages, are faulty, is quite enormous, with corruption growing like a wildfire, with borrowing and fake agencies and appointees engulfing our resources. Right, sir, thank you so much, Mr. Sherman. This one is from Victor, all the way from Trikania. I think the only thing the Nigerian leadership is concerned about is 2027 elections. They don't care of what is going on now. They are rushing for INEC deadline. They forgot that security also should have a deadline to achieve. May them no worry, it will reach everybody. This one's from Engineer Emmanuel. Okay, he's using the opportunity to appreciate everyone, including Invicta. Okay, and the condolences of the pass of your mother. All right, be comforted, Engineer Emmanuel. God bless you too. And God bless everyone who reached out, and the family be comforted. This one is from Oladimeji Saheed from Kadnapoli. On South Africa to Nigeria. Well, I didn't take that story. I don't know where you got that from. So please check your headlines again. Sabu Easy Meganga says that. Okay, Sabo Easy Meganga says, okay, from Ganungura, he says US to watch Nigerians to monitor the elections in Nigeria is a good one. I hope they will do so. Nice one with what Ubasani is doing. I hope the boring will be useful in a way. Have a good day. With that, we call it wraps on the show this morning. Thanks to all those who took out time to be part of the program. And to those who called and sent messages, thank you so very much. The program makes a return tomorrow, exactly 6 a.m. It's a Monday. It's a money-making Monday. So go out there and do the best you can. And I pray that this week will be a fruitful one. Waka Waka with Imak, the Ejegleje. Dangote comes at exactly 7. My name is Job Daniel. Urging you to always say God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Go out there and get your PVC and be a good citizen, and most importantly, be a patriotic Nigerian. Good morning.
Thank you for participating in the program The Dailies today. The thoughts and opinions stated by our various contributors on this program of Invicta 98.9 FM radio, its website, and or its other social media platforms do not reflect the thoughts and or opinions of the station. Listeners are urged to use their own discernment to draw their own conclusions for a better Nigeria. We emphasize the importance of keeping an open mind and not misconstruing the headlines. In Invicta FM, together we are victorious.